And I should make mention that rather amazingly on Saturday, Henry Kissinger, one of the most influential figures of our time, who was alongside President Nixon when China opened its arms to the West, Henry Kissinger was 100 on Saturday. With the library of history in his head, Dr. Kissinger can't be ignored. He said the world was in a classic pre-World War I situation on the path to great power confrontation, quote, because both sides have convinced themselves that the other represents a strategic danger. Rightly, Dr. Kissinger said only last week, at 100 years of age, that US leadership and confidence were fading, that restoring that confidence and finding statesmen who could lead it was an urgent necessity, and that a Ukrainian-style war in Taiwan would destroy the island and devastate the world economy. And interestingly, he said such a war in Taiwan could also set back China domestically when its leader's greatest fear was upheaval at home. Now, echoing what we've been saying on this program, Dr. Kissinger then said ominously, quote, I don't think Biden can supply the inspiration, and I'm hoping the Republicans can come up with someone better. It is not a great moment in history, unquote. Dr. Henry Kissinger, born 5 years after the end of the Great War and still going, I don't think we can afford to ignore his warning. And finally, a fitting tribute yesterday to the remarkable Australian and personal friend, 95-year-old artist John Olsen, who died last month at his home in the Southern Highlands. It was appropriate that the farewell to John took place inside the modern extension of the Art Gallery of New South Wales. It was the first public institution to buy John Olsen's work when John was only 30. The gallery now holds 133 of his works as part of the tribute to this remarkable artist, wonderful human being, and very great Australian. It is appropriate that John Olsen's works are projected nightly on the Opera House sales for the Vivid Winter Festival of Lights, to which I've just referred. Put simply, John Olsen made the world a better place. It's a truism to say we can ill afford the loss of such decent, gifted, poetic and creative people.